Down to 2 tables, and the tables have been balanced. We've brought some players into this table. There is Tony Bloom, former Aussie Millions winner, and Barry Greenstein, who raises the pocket queens.
6, 7, 8 fold.
There is Dan Shack, hedge fund manager in New York, and around to Gus,
1, 2 fold.
whose stack just keeps on growing. Makes the call with a 6-7 offsuit out of the big blind.
Well, he'll do well to grow his stack against Greenstein's queens. He's out of position, and he's hit middle pair.
The flop is 8-6-3, and Barry wastes no time. It's check to him. He fires 14,000 into the pot. Gus may well think he's good here, and he calls.
3 call.
The turn, a 9 of diamonds. Well, Gus's hand has improved slightly, now adding an up and down.
Not that I can see.
Greenstein's still a favourite. He did raise in middle position. So some alarm bells will be going off in Hanson's head. Not that he ever listens to them. Utterly fearless player.
Wow, big bet from Gus. Barry, with about 90,000 in front of him, says all in, and Gus doesn't seem to like that call.
Neither of them will be delighted. Gus has got his money in behind, but does have outs.
Oh, big river card here. Could eliminate Barry. The river is a king of hearts, so Barry Greenstein will double up through Gus Hansen. A 240,000 chip pot.
Well, it's normally Barry who's famous for giving to charity. That time, Gus Hansen made a very handsome donation. Doesn't look too happy about it either.
Over on table 2, Tom de Douane fell victim to Tony G when his king-queen went up against Tom's queen-10. With a queen on the board and 2 6s on the turn and river, Tony's king-kicker saved the day, and it was Tom's turn to ride off into the sunset.
The button is on Dan Shack in seat 1. So the action will be on Tony the Lizard Bloom. The sports betting magnate doesn't want to gamble with Queen 6. Greenstein has the big slick, and he's in.
6, 7, 8 fold.
Standard raise with big slick, and look at this. Gus Hansen, also with big slick.
3 call.
Electing just to call there.
2 big hands, knocking heads.
C3, C5.
And the flop comes King, King, Jack. So we'll definitely see some action.
Check.
I can confidently predict that no one is folding here.
5 bets.
It's just a question of how much money
14,000.
goes in the middle.
Barry bets 14,000. Gus with the same hand. Will simply call. We go to the turn. Wonder if one could bet the other out. Is the 3 of clubs. Hard to get away from this hand.
Now study their faces here because they both think they're trapping.
Checks.
Gus checks. The trap is set.
5 bets 30.
Barry bets 35,000. Round to Gus now. Will he pull the trigger?
Look at the reluctance. Look at this acting. It's a masterclass.
And he moves all in.
3 raises all in. I call.
And Barry calls. So, well, a lot of showmanship here.
Gus will be thinking he'll be getting revenge for those queens, but they're both smiling now because their chips are going to be returned.
And most of the table are probably really disappointed. They thought they were going to lose a player. The mighty are beginning to fall with Eric Seidel, John Juwanda and Jeff Lissandro taking an early bath. And let's not forget Chris Jesus Ferguson.
Well, I'm sure he will be back, but sadly not in this tournament where resurrection, like rebuys, are not an option.
Join us next time for more action. We'll see you soon.